Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is Frecky Fit Wolf. It is Thursday, so that means it's time for another motivational meme of the week. If you don't know what that means, it means where I take a meme, which is basically a picture with words on it. A lot of times they're funny, sometimes they're motivational. I choose the motivational ones. I take that, I analyze it, I overthink it, and then I share it with you guys. That way we process it and it sticks in our brains a little bit more instead of just seeing it, agreeing, moving on. So stay tuned to see what this week's meme is. All right, so this week's meme, I made it myself. It's not like really a meme, but I needed an excuse to talk about this, so I decided to just make a meme because, I mean, they're just pictures with words on it. So with that being said, sorry, there's a hair that is in the wrong place. There we go. Okay. With that being said, here it is over that way. Talk to yourself as you would talk to others. It's kind of short and sweet, but honestly, as my Facebook group grows and as I see other people in Facebook groups or just talk to people in general, there is a lot of negative self-talk when it's not fair to do to yourself. We are always our harshest critic. I always strongly believe that, even if I don't agree with it. It tends to be how things happen. And I see so many people that have a bad week, have a bad day, or make a mistake, mess up, however you want to call it, and they get so hard on themselves. And I've been guilty of it myself. Believe me, I'm not, this amazing, guru at this stuff, but I have learned a lot over the years of trying to lose weight, of trying to get healthier and get my mind right, get my physical health right. And I've learned to be nicer to myself, to love and appreciate myself. And so when I see somebody, they mess up and they make the grand gestures or grand statements about how they're horrible and how they can't do this and how they're just a failure and they're so mean to themselves. But then I see that same person turn around in another person's post and say how much, saying something similar, and they're like, no, you've got this. It was one mistake. Move on. Pick yourself up. Don't let it get you down. And all of this positive, encouraging things, it just makes you think, like, you need to give that advice to yourself. And that's one thing I've learned a lot on this channel, even as I'm making videos, as I'm giving you guys advice and tips and tricks and pep talks and all that. I need to give that to myself. It is stuff that I would say to you. It's stuff that I say to other people. So if I ever am to have a moment, I can say it to myself too. And you guys can too. I mean, it can be hard. It can be, like I said, we are our worst critics, but so often it's very hard to accept that of yourself. Like, I don't know why we hold ourselves to a higher standard than anybody else, but it tends to happen for so many people. I see a lot of people that just do that and they really let it get to them, and that just kind of makes it worse. You being mean to yourself is feeding into the spiral to derail you. So that's something that you've got to tackle ASAP. You've got to do it. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Sorry. I didn't think this meme all the way through. It's just I mainly wanted to throw that out there because, like I said, I see it happen all the time. I mean, like I said, I am in a lot of Facebook groups, and my Facebook group has been growing. And just seeing, one, the words of encouragement when people are doing great, but if they do great, same thing. I see where people are like, oh yeah, I lost a pound this week. It's just a pound. Shut up. Like, be happy for yourself. Be happy that you did this and congratulate yourself. It feels weird, but I've gotten used to congratulating myself. And you guys should too. Like, you should be very proud of any progress you've made. And you should not let any mistakes or situations like that bring you down, because you wouldn't let that happen to your friends or to strangers on Facebook. You are encouraging, which is amazing. That's one thing I just want to throw out there. I love in a lot of the groups, all of the encouragement and the love and the passion that you guys have for each other, the stuff that you guys leave in my comments. Like, it's so empowering to witness a human being being that nice to another human being. Sadly, it doesn't happen often enough, but luckily, we are all in this community. We all have a common goal of wanting to get healthier, wanting to maintain our health if you have reached your goal. That's the other amazing thing that I see a lot of. There are so many people that have reached it 2 years ago or longer, and they are still part of the community. They are still wanting to help other people, and that's just amazing. That is awesome. But even those people sometimes get hard on themselves. And so basically, this is just a way of me saying, be nicer to yourself. You deserve that little bit of leeway. We are all human. We all make mistakes. And as I keep saying, you wouldn't say that to a friend, so don't say it to yourself. And yeah, kind of a short video this week. I just wanted to throw that up there because I see, like I said, I see it all the time. I'm not going to repeat it. I've repeated it like 4 times now, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so just take that into consideration and really work on it. That is a goal I gave myself a while back, and I am so happy that I did. So I want you guys to make that a goal for yourself right now, that you are going to be nicer to yourself. Talk to yourself as if you were talking to a friend. Even sometimes if that means giving yourself the harsh truth, because sometimes we need that too, but not the mean truth, not the, well, if it's true, whatever, but not being mean, not being hard on yourself just for the sake of it. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I ask that question a lot, and I usually think it makes sense, so it's okay. So anyway, if you haven't yet, please please subscribe. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, the link is down below. Please join it. It's a lot of fun there. A lot of good information popping up. I'm trying to be a little bit more active in it and share more things. I just, you know me, I tend to share it on here. But either way, people are very, very supportive there. So join that. There's other links down below. Check those out too if you feel like it. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, hit that little bell, and that way you'll know when I post videos. Typically, they're a little bit longer than this, but I still think this is an important message that we all need a reminder of every once in a while. We just do. So anyway, until my next video, talk to you guys later.